My curiosity about a sign on the roadside between Winchcombe and Cheltenham resulted in a walk to a Neolithic long barrow called Belas Knap. Oh, there's a sign. Looks like we have to turn left. Up Corndine Lane then. Oh, some signs here. Cotswold Way. This must be the route from Winchcombe up to Cleve Hill. And obviously this is the route that we want to take to Belas Knap. So let's go. The Cotswold Way leaves the small lane, Corndine Lane, and goes up past the cricket pitch here. Due to the wind, some of the audio on these clips was really bad, so I've had to redo them. This is Winchcombe Cricket Club, founded in 1890. It's a nice spot to play cricket. You can see over there Langley Hill. The club has several sides that play at the weekend in local leagues and youth teams as well. Right, let's follow the driveway up the hill. At last, no more road walking. Time to leave the road, go through the kissing gate and then walk up the field. So the path takes us up there into the woods. Sometimes it's just good to stop, take in the view. And there's Winchcombe. Across to Langley Hill. Haven't done much exploring up there, so perhaps that might be something to do next year. And we come round to Cleve Hill. Beautiful. There's Winchcombe in the valley and the field that we've just walked up. We've just come through the gate and just about to walk down this track. Look, there's a sign. Half a mile to Belas Knap. Not far now. So, what is Belas Knap? Well, it's a Neolithic long barrow and is part of what's known as the 7 Cotswold tombs. And it's looked after by English Heritage and was constructed around 3000 BC. Let's go then. A little bit about Belas Knap now, which has been excavated several times. Records show that it was excavated in the mid-1860s and that Roman pottery was found, so the Romans must have opened it. Later on, it was restored by Emma Dent. Emma lived here in the castle. It was also later excavated in the 1920s when it was restored to its present state. If you don't fancy the walk up from Winchcombe, there's always plenty of places to park up here. This is on the side of the road. I'll put the grid reference down in the bottom. We leave the parking area and walk up these woods. And then up this sunken track up to the gate at the top. This looks like some instructions where we need to go to get to Belas Knap. Right, let's go. The path levels out here, so I guess we must be on the ridge that's called Humblebee How, which of course ties in with the name Belas Knap. Belas is said to mean beautiful, and I'm sure the view would be beautiful if the trees weren't here. And Knap is an Old English term for top, crest or summit of a hill. I think we're here. Just look through the woods, see a big mound of earth. So this must be Belas Knap, burial place for Britain's early farming communities. It was used for successive burials over a period of years, and the chambers open out to either side, and there's a forced entrance at the northern end. Let's go and have a look. We just need to climb over the Cotswold stone wall that rings the barrow. We're entering at the northern end, and you can just see the forecourt and the force entrance. Let's walk down the eastern side of the barrow. There are two chambers on this side and one chamber on the western side. The first chamber that we come to is chamber C, or the northeast chamber. This chamber had a porthole entrance and contained about 11 skeletons. Let's go and have a look at the second chamber on this side. This is chamber B, the southeast chamber. It's a lot smaller than the other chamber and contained flint, pottery, animal bones, and 2 female and 2 male skeletons. We're walking down to the end of the barrow now. This chamber, chamber E, or the south chamber, was originally covered, but a lot of the stones were taken away after the 1860s. You get a good idea of the shape of the barrow from this point. We'll walk up the western side of the barrow now towards chamber D, or the northwest chamber. This is the largest chamber and is directly opposite chamber C on the other side. See, they've got trouble with moles here. So chamber D. Oh, did you see the butterfly? Can you see it? This chamber contained 14 skeletons. We'll walk up the barrow now, which is 78 feet by 60 feet and 14 feet high. Unusually, it is orientated north-south. I assume all those trees weren't there when it was originally constructed. This is the forecourt, or sometimes called the force entrance. Human bodies and bones were found behind the slab during excavation. The walls on either side are quite impressive. There is only one notice board here, and this is it. Anyone walking the Cotswold Way northwards gets a completely different experience when approaching Belas Knap, so I've filmed this approach as well. So in the corner of the field there you'll see Belas Knap. I'm on Cleve Hill here, quite some miles away, just to give you an idea where it is in the landscape. If you're walking the Cotswold Way from south to north, the first view of Belas Knap will be shortly after climbing out of the woods, just after Postslip, and you'll see as you come through the gate Belas Knap in the corner of the field there. Walking along here, just noticed that there's somebody's been hedge laying. Done a really good job. This is a lovely lane to walk down. All the berries are out. It's late November. There's quite a lot on there. Could be a hard winter, they say, if there's lots of berries. Here we go. There's a fine old oak tree there. This is a lane that goes down that way. I think we go this way though. The post has been knocked over. There you go. Another view of Belas Knap. As I say, this is what you'll see if you're coming from Cheltenham heading north. As you can see, there's a Cotswold stone wall that rings the Knap. Just need to go over this thing. I hope you have enjoyed the video of my trip to Belas Knap. If you have, why not subscribe and receive a notification that a new episode in this series has been published, and I'll see you soon.